Hannah, a woman of faith. 1 Samuel 1, 1 and 2, and 10. Introduction. 1. The Old Testament contains many role models for us today. A. Great men like Noah, Abraham, Joseph, Moses, Joshua, David, and Daniel. B. Great women like Sarah, Ruth, and Esther. 2. A wonderful role model for women of faith today is that of Hannah. A. The mother of Samuel, one of the greatest prophets of Israel. B. Whose story is told in the first 2 chapters of 1 Samuel. From just a simple reading of the material in these 2 chapters, we can glean several lessons from Hannah, a woman of faith. For example, as we read 1 Samuel 1, 1 through 8, we learn that women of faith endure real problems. A. Hannah's problems. 1. Womb closed by the Lord, 1 Samuel 1, 1 through 5. 2. Provoking by her rival, 1 Samuel 1, 6 through 8. B. What we can learn from Hannah. 1. Women of faith are not without problems in this life. A. The righteous often suffer. Remember Job? B. Sarah likewise suffered ridicule from her handmaiden Hagar. Genesis 16, 3 through 5. 2. We should not let others detour our trust in the Lord. A. Hannah could have used her misfortune and mistreatment as an excuse. B. Yet year after year Hannah continued to worship the Lord. 1 Samuel 1:7. Women of faith have problems just like other women. What distinguishes them as women of faith is what they do when faced with their problems, as we glean from reading 1 Samuel 1, 9 through 18. Women of faith extend vibrant prayers. A. Hannah's prayer. 1. With the bitterness of soul, 1 Samuel 1:10. 2. With weeping and anguish, 1 Samuel 1:10. 3. With offers of a solemn vow, 1 Samuel 1:11. 4. With persistence, 1 Samuel 1:12. 5. With her heart, 1 Samuel 1:13. 6. With all her soul, 1 Samuel 1:15 through 16. 7. With faith in God's promise, 1 Samuel 1:18. B. What we can learn from Hannah. 1. Pray fervently. She put her soul in her prayers. Colossians 4:2a. 2. Pray persistently. She continued steadfastly in prayers. Colossians 4:2b. 3. Pray faithfully. She believed that God would answer her prayers. 1 John 5:14 and 15. Women of faith believe in the efficacy of prayer. God takes notice of such faith. 2 Chronicles 16:9. So we should not be surprised to see as we continue reading 1 Samuel 1, 19 through 20 that women of faith experience God's provisions. A. Hannah's provisions. 1. When the Lord remembered her, 1 Samuel 1:19. 2. When the Lord gave her a son whom she named Samuel, heard of God, 1 Samuel 1:20. B. What we can learn from Hannah. 1. God may sometimes give us what we want. A. It must be according to His will, 1 John 5:14. B. We must abide in His words, 1 John 15:7. C. Selfish prayers will not be answered as we wish, James 4:23. 2. God will always provide what we need. A. It may not be what we want or expect. B. But it will meet our needs and be for our good, Matthew 6:33, and Romans 8:28. In Hannah's case, she received that for which she had asked, but she had made a vow, and as we read on 1 Samuel 1:21 through 28, we see that women of faith excel at keeping promises. A. Hannah's promise. 1. She planned to keep her promise, 1 Samuel 1:22. 2. She carried out what she promised, 1 Samuel 1:24 through 28. 3. She worshiped the Lord, 1 Samuel 1:28. B. What we can learn from Hannah. 1. We should keep our vows. A. God has no pleasure in fools who do not keep their vows. Ecclesiastes 5:4 and 5. B. As Christians, even our yes and our no are as solemn vows. Matthew 5:33 through 37 and James 5:12. 2. We should worship the Lord. A. Fulfillment of vows or promises should not be done begrudgingly. B. We should, with gratitude of heart, do the will of the Lord. Colossians 3:17. Finally, we note Hannah's prayer of thanksgiving, 1 Samuel 2:1 through 10, which is reminiscent of Mary's Magnificat in Luke 1:46 through 55. Both prayers reveal that women of faith express their praise. A. Hannah's praise. 1. With great joy in her heart, 1 Samuel 2:1. 2. With praise for the Lord for his help, 1 Samuel 2:2 through 10. B. What we can learn from Hannah. We should rejoice in blessings received. A. For we are to rejoice always. Thessalonians 5:16. B. How much more so when we received blessings from the Lord. 2. We should offer praise for blessings received. A. As David offered thanks and promised to praise God. Psalms 18:49. B. Praising God is how Christians offer spiritual sacrifices to God. Hebrews 13:15. Conclusion. 1. Hannah, a woman of faith, serves to remind us that all women of faith A. Endure real problems, B. Extend vibrant prayers, C. Experience God's provisions, D. Excel at keeping promises, E. Express their praise. 2. Today anyone can become a person of faith. A. Even though you may face many problems. B. If you are willing to come to God in prayerful obedience to the gospel of Christ. C. Receive the gift of salvation provided through God's Son. D. Remain true to your commitment to his authority as Lord of your life. E. Offer your life and the fruit of your lips in praise to him. May everyone, whether male or female, be able to say together with Hannah, "My heart rejoices in the Lord. My horn is exalted in the Lord." 1 Samuel 2:1.